Read over these notes, then see me in my office at
5. Mystery has surrounded this case for quite some time. Just what happened to Humpty?
Did he jump? Was he pushed, or was it just an unfortunate accident?
Was he really a good egg that came to an unfortunate sticky end?
Or was he hard-boiled, a bad egg who finally took a tumble?
Facts are scrambled. Let's crack this shell and get to the yolk of the matter.
It says here that he was employed by Mary Quack Contrary and that he had a great fall.
So the last investigation assumed it was an accident.
Yeah. But now, according to the chief, there's been an anonymous tip-off. That's why we're reopening the case.
Any idea who the informant was?
The chief thinks it was little boy Blue, who's suddenly gone missing. Our job is to find him. Pronto.
He was a shepherd's boy for Mary. And according to this, he was one of the first on the scene.
I say we call on Mary and see if she has an address for the next of kin. Someone knows where he is.
I heard she's a tyrant. Wasn't she charged with deprivation of liberty?
That's right. A sordid business. But we could never make the charges stick.
Come in, close the door, sit down, shut up, and listen.
Is she checking for bugs?
Be quiet. Aha.
That's certainly someone listening in.
Listening in. Listening in. Fool. The bugs are after my tarts. Now, listen. Don't drop the egg case. The DA says there's no point wasting resources on a small fry-up, but the fraud squad can smell a rotten egg a mile off, and they've been tiptoeing around on eggshells ever since word got out we'd reopened the carton.
You mean case?
Case, carton, what's the diff? Stick with it. Takes more than one egg to make an omelette. Crack the Humpty case, and you might end up with the whole souffle. Close the door on your way out.
Why are you cleaning that?
You told us to clean it yesterday.
Well, today I don't want you to. Stop your blubbering, you little sook.
She's so contrary.
Tell me what you know or I will attach you to the silver bells.
The thumbscrews won't help us talk.
Tell me where a little bow and her lazy little brother are.
We don't know anything. They just disappeared. We don't have the answers you want.
I can't wait to see your headstones grow in my garden.
Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow?
Little boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep in the meadow, the cows in the corn.
Little boy Blue, come blow your horn.
There's no sign of him.
Notice anything else, Jack?
There's no sheep. Hello, we're Jack and Jill from the Oakland Rescue.
We're here to see Mary quite contrary.
Follow me. The Dom will be here shortly.
Well, Mary is quite contrary.
Oh dear, we've got her in a bad day. Ask her how the garden that might cheer her up.
How does your garden grow, madame?
With silver bells and cockle shells.
And pretty maids all in a row.
Torture is illegal these days, Mary.
But you can torture me any day.
Why, thank you, Jack. I'll keep that in mind. And if you don't watch yourself, I'll have the thumb screws on you too. They're so pretty, and I do love screaming. Jack, how would you like to try out my brand new cockle shells?
No, thank you, madame.
We're here to ask you about the disappearance of little boy Blue.
Who?
Little boy Blue, the sheep in the middle, cows in the corner.
It's so hard to find a good underage shepherd boy these days.
Hope you're making a note of all this.
I'm getting it.
We also wondered what you might know of Humpty Dumpty's fall.
I was asked these questions before. I know nothing about his fall. All I can say is Humpty was a good egg, a wonderful decoy. He guarded the goose that laid the golden egg, you know. I don't feel safe at all without him. But I will find who took my goose. Will.
So your goose is missing as well? And Mr. Humpty was its custodian.
Got it in one, honey.
Was little boy Blue good friends with Humpty Dumpty? We have information that he was first on the scene. Did he have witnessed the incident?
He was always under the haystack fast asleep, the lazy little sod.
Well, could someone have woken him? He might have seen something.
No. Don't you know your rhymes? For if he is woken, he's sure to cry.
Well, there's no sign of him under the haystack now. Do you have a history of missing service?
What are you implying? I don't like your tone, Miss Jill.
Just doing my job. Looking for a missing witness that was last seen at this location.
Well, you ain't gonna be looking round here. My dungeons are off limits, unless you wanna join me in some fun. Or have a search warrant.
Who were Humpty's friends and associates? Was there anyone close to him? A girlfriend, perhaps?
No. I don't bother knowing that sort of thing. But my lovely rich fiancé might know. You can ask him if you like. Fetch the grand old Duke of York for me, please.
Unfortunately, madam, he's off marching his 10,000 men.
You'll find him marching over yonder hill. He's not too bright, you know, but he's loaded.
Thank you, Mary.
Feel free to come back for pleasure. But for business, bring a warrant.
What an awful woman.
Lucky Humpty having her for a boss.
I'm thinking he probably jumped to escape her.
Well, if Humpty knew the secret location for the goose that laid the golden egg, that certainly would have been a motive for murder, wouldn't you say, Jill?
I certainly would say.
Ah, look he is. Grand old Duke of York.
Ew, what does she see in him?
Money, tits, money.
He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again.
Good morning, sir. Jack and Jill from the Unsolved Mystery Crime Unit.
Sorry to interrupt your morning stroll, but we're investigating the mysterious fall of Humpty Dumpty.
Ah yes, Humpty Dumpty. Nasty business. Fried-boiled tofu scrambled. Never thought he'd end up like that. An omelette at the foot of the wall. Dear, dear. Just goes to show. Just goes to show.
What does it go to show, sir?
Well, he had some bad eggs for friends.
Can you describe them, please?
Well, it was one of Mary's foster children. Ungrateful little Humpty, that one.
Yeah. Foster children. I thought they were her servants.
Little Bo Peep.
Yes, little bird. Was all the sheep I gave Mary for her birthday. Special sheep they were with the rarest golden fleece.
Yes! Best sheep in the country, best!
Mary's quite partial to gold. Anyway, little bird cleared off. Last I heard, she was trying to hawk the fleece.
Has this theft been reported?
Can you describe Little Bo for me, please?
Oh dear. Oh dear. I was supposed to mention little bird. Mary will be quite contrary. I'm always putting my foot in it.
But if we catch her...
Then Mary will be very pleased with you.
Ah, yes, that's right. Slim build, about 5'6", brunette, hungry looking. Well then, chap, better be off.
I'm telling you, Master, if that little bone's got that golden horn, she's gonna hawk it. That rich boy will pay big bucks to get it back. Let me round the girl and get it to hand over the knitting yarn, or you'll shop her to the dame.
Well, well, well.
Lucky for us, he's a doddery old fool.
Harmless enough.
But gave us a vital clue.
A vital clue.
Yes, little Bo Peep.
I think that's a wild goose chase.
Exactly. The goose that lays a golden egg chase?
Look, all we know about Little Bo is that she had arguments with Mary and lost the sheep. That doesn't connect her to Humpty Dumpty, the stolen goose, or Little Boy Blue.
But you heard what he said. She hung out with Humpty. Trust me, my instincts never fail me.
We're supposed to be looking for Little Boy Blue.
Look, just go with me on this. Don't you think it's odd that they've both gone missing? One may lead to the other. And if she's hawked the sheep, I know just where to look. Let's check out Baba's.
You could be onto something. Barbara fleeces everyone.
You're off in a hurry, and on the master's time.
Well, hello there, Mr. Baba. You know what day it is? What have you got for me?
Nothing much this week, Master.
You do want to keep feeling safe and protected, don't you, Mr. Baba?
How come with all this protection money I'm paying, I don't feel so safe?
Now, Mr. Baba. It's not nice to be so unappreciative. You don't know how bad things might get without me looking after you. So what have you got? I heard there might be some nice golden fleece on the market.
Funny you should say that.
I just came into possession of some.
Golden fleece. Should I put you down for a bag of that?
Sounds good. How about you put me down for 2 bags and I'll make sure your shop doesn't burn down. Call it fire insurance. Deliver one to me and one to a little boy who lives down the lane. I owe him a favor. And don't try and mess me around. I don't like being messed around.
Hello? Mary? I just came into possession of some rare and unusual items. A golden fleece. I am willing to understand you to pay a handsome amount for it. Yeah? Put your name on it? Dame. Okay.
Well, now who do we have here?
She certainly matches the description.
Good morning.
Jack and Jill from the Unsolved Nursery Premium.
We're investigating the mysterious fall of Humpty Dumpty.
So, what's it got to do with me?
No need to be aggressive, we're just asking questions.
Well, what if I don't have any answers?
Perhaps you could start by giving us your name and address.
This is harassment.
Just routine procedure.
Routine.
Name?
Goldilocks.
Address?
I was staying with these, bears, just out of town.
Worst day.
No fixed address.
So you're currently homeless.
A vagrant.
No! I was just on holiday, okay?
Right. So what can you tell us about Humpty Dumpty?
Never heard of him.
Are you sure about that? This is a small community and it was big news at the time.
Look, I know nothing about your crazy egg, okay?
I don't recall saying anything about an egg.
Look, I just guessed that, okay? Lucky guess. So arrest me for guessing or get lost. This is harassment. Can a gal be safe in the Strandable, minding her own business?
Very well, Miss Goldilocks. That'll be all for now.
Nasty piece of work.
I don't believe a word she said. I don't believe she was Goldilocks for starters.
Why is that?
Goldilocks? She was a romance.
Of course!
Why are the cops onto me? And asking about Humpty? I said you could have the wool. What more do you want from me? All you have to do is collect it. So leave my kid brother alone, please.
morning, Mr. Barber.
Oh, it's you. Thought something small.
We can assure you the three little pigs are not in our crime investigation unit.
All pigs smell the same. What do you want? I'm clean.
We're investigating the mysterious unsolved nursery crime of Humpty Dumpty.
What crime? Phil. He's always showing off on Mary Mary's wall. Or he was some kind of acrobat. Says I'm wrong.
That's a very callous attitude.
Yeah, well, we ain't all soft sinners like Humpty. Yeah, not be being alright.
So you know nothing about the incident?
Only local gossip. Can't arrest me for that.
We've heard someone may have done him in to get to the goose who lays the golden egg.
Give it a break. Everyone knows about that. He's always danced along the walls singing about the goose. The guy was a big mouse. No wonder he got scrambled.
These bags. What's in them?
What? Nothing. You can't go poking around my shop without a search warrant.
Just pretend we're customers. I'm looking for some nice.
Bags of what, Jill?
Well, just what we were after.
So, all sorts of stuff.
These wouldn't happen to be fleece from Little Bo Peep's sheep, would they? Little Bo Peep who lost her sheep?
Yeah, right. Lost.
And they just so happen to turn up here.
Some girl comes in with some shit and wanted some quick cash. It looked like she was living rough. How was I supposed to know that was some shit?
One for the master, one for the name.
And one for the little boy who lived down the lane.
Aha! Now who might that be?
What?
The little boy who lives down the lane.
I get an order for a bag of wool. I sent it to the customer. I don't ask details.
You didn't leave a name or address?
Said something about the corner. I figured he lived on the corner of the lane.
Mr. Barbar, you should be more careful who you associate yourself with. This matter won't end here. We'll be back.
Bags of bags, we'll be taking these as evidence.
Hey! What? I'm innocent! I'm clean! You can't do this!
Just one more question before we leave. You ever been asked if that's a goose by any chance?
Get out of it.
He's not called a black sheep for nothing.
Well, let's get these bags back to the station. I'm not sure how they tie in, but I'm sure they do somehow.
Oh, great, it's you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You rang me to say you have a special package. It's got my name on it. It's labeled Dame.
There's just been a little hitch.
What do you mean, a little hitch? I'll hitch you if it's not here. I'll hitch you up to one of my gallows. It's bad enough I'm having to buy what was rightfully mine in the first place.
There's just been a little misunderstanding, that's all.
Rough him up! Rough him up! Jump over, Grandpa. Now spill the beans.
You've already spilled on my beans, you nasty cow!
Someone people tipped you. Who tipped them off? Well, who tipped them off? What did you tell them? You didn't say anything about little Bo, did you? You didn't mention those missing sheep. Just as well you're rich. Got it, Barbara. Or else, I want my wool. Get it.
must be code for something.
Hello? Hello? Is this the cold case squad?
Yes, madame.
I gotta be quick. Just listen. Don't ask questions.
Can you give me your name?
No, I'm in danger.
Then...
No, just listen. I think I know who scrambled the egg.
Humpty?
In the batch you got from Baba's? Blackmail.
Blackmail.
Listen, the one for the boy who lives down the lane. He's big trouble. That's Mad Little Jack.
Jack who?
I can't say no more. He lives on the corner. They'll be at Porky's tomorrow night.
Hello? Hello?
Listen, don't ask questions. Baba came to a nasty end this afternoon. Seems his shop caught fire. Door was locked from the outside. Nasty business. You're on to something. Stick with it.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Paradise Road! Cops suspect arson! Extra, extra! Baba dead!
Hey, you kids! Come over here!
Yeah, says who? What for?
Cops, I can smell you. What do you want?
We're looking for a friend of ours, known as Little Jack. He lives on the corner. What do you know about him?
Since when have cops got friends, huh?
Could be we know him, could be we don't.
Maybe you could help jog our memory.
My friend Jack here has a nickel for each of you if you can help us.
A nickel? Ain't you heard of inflation, lady?
Hey, it's a nickel or a trip to the reformatory. What'll it be?
That would be Little Jack Horner you want. Little Jack Horner lives on the corner. Now give us our nickel each because that information is deadly.
What a good boy am I! Grab him, Jack! That's no glove! Oh! Jack, be nimble! Jack, be quick! Jack, throw with the candlestick and exit stage left! What? How did he do that? Where did he go?
He's giving us the slip with his slippery fingers.
I thought I saw him pull a golden egg out of that plum pie.
So did I, Jill. So did I.
Porgy's nightclub was on fire. That would have been terrible. I love that place. What if George and Porgy hadn't been burnt? Or hurt? Oh no, that would be dreadful. Thank goodness the fire didn't spread. Well, it was only that creepy pawnbroker's across the road. Ew, Baba's? That chop grosses me out. It was disgusting. He was disgusting. I heard he was trapped inside. Ew, gross.
Girls.
Oh, Georgie, we're so glad your nightclub didn't catch on fire. What would we do if it did? We'd be devastated.
Oh, girls. It's not a rock star.
You're a DJ. The hottest DJ ever.
Girls, thank you for your concern and flattery. Doors open at 6:30, as usual. Be there.
I think some girl talk is required here. Hey girls, is that a fun place to go?
Sure is. It's the place to go on a Friday night.
I don't suppose if you know if an old friend of mine goes here. I haven't seen her in years since I moved out of town, but I was really hoping to catch up with her.
Everyone comes here. Georgie Porgy is so cute. is she, this friend of yours? What's her name?
Little Bo Peep.
Sure thing. She's always here. She works here.
Well, thanks for that. I'll make sure I'm here tonight to catch her.
Do you want me to tell her if I see her?
Oh, no, don't do that. I want it to be a big surprise.
Cool. Bye.
Bye. Did you get that?
Every word.
Georgie Porgy, we'd like a word with you.
Certainly, sir.
We're Jack and Jill from the Unsolved Nursery Crime Unit.
We're looking into the Colmio case of Humpty Dumpty.
What's a nice girl like you working a day job for? A figure like yours was meant to be on the show. I can make you a star. Call around after 10 p.m. and I'll put you in the spotlight.
Jill!
Here's my card.
Jill, pull yourself together!
I'm interested in what you might know about Bo Peep.
Bo Peep, Bo Peep. Now, where have I heard that name before? Ah, it does ring a bell. Very tiny bell. I don't know every girl that comes here. I am very nervous.
What about Humpty? What can you tell us about him?
Only what the papers say. Sad business.
You mind if we look around your club?
Why? My club is licensed. I haven't done anything illegal. What my patrons get up to is their business. They come here for the drinks, the music, the dancing, the pretty girls. I don't ask them what their business is. Get it? Pretty Jill, you want to take me up on my offer party? Call in after the show. Alone.
Well, on second thoughts, I might just do that.
Jill?
Well, bye for now, Georgie Porgy.
Right where it is.
What came over you? You can't be serious.
We may just have to go undercover to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Jill. If you want to know anything about Humpty Dumpty or Little Bo Peep, try asking the gingerbread man. Pick. There are others after him, too.
You stole the torch! You stole the torch! But you won't catch me! You won't catch me! You scrambled the egg and stole the juice! Oh, where's the box when you need one? Run, as fast as you can! You catch me in the gingerbread man! Run, as fast as you can! Catch me in the gingerbread man! Run! Extra! Read all about it! Gingerbread dead! Humpty Fox continues! Extra!
Old Mother Hubbard? We're Jack and Jill from the Unsolved Nursery Crime Unit.
We're investigating the mysterious fall of Humpty Dumpty as well as a number of connected matters.
Oh, yes. The fall of Humpty Dumpty. Yes. So not about my dish and spoon. I did report them missing.
No, Old Mother Hubbard, but did you have a missing gingerbread man?
Oh, yes. A lovely little fella he was.
Well, I'm afraid to say he is now deceased.
No. Don't tell me it's Fox.
As far as we can ascertain, no foxes were involved in the incident.
He seems to have just jumped into the river.
Oh, no, he wouldn't. He had so much to live for. What about my dish and spoon?
Old Mother Hubbard, what can you tell us about Humpty Dumpty?
Nothing.
Really? We have reason to believe your gingerbread man was involved in the fall of Humpty Dumpty.
No.
And now we see that the cupboard's bare.
Making a run for it, were you?
There we go.
Destroying evidence?
Oh.
We have an eyewitness who says that Humpty Dumpty was seen bringing a valuable goose to this cottage only a few days before his fall.
Oh no. No. What do you mean?
I think you better tell us everything.
Or we will charge you as an accessory.
But I don't have any accessories.
Let's take her in for questioning.
Yes, a night in the cell will jog her memory.
And tell me what I remember. I just made a new gingerbread man, and I went to get the poor dog bone at the butcher's. And when I got back, the dish had run away with the spoon. And through the window, I could see the gingerbread man running and yelling, "Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." And I distinctly heard fiddle music. Those fiddlers knew were chasing him. I was terrified. They must have wanted information on Humpty and the goose lays the golden egg.
So you admit to harboring the goose?
Humpty was a dear friend. He was being threatened. He brought the goose to me for safekeeping. I hid it in the pantry. And when I got back, the cupboards were bare.
And just who was threatening him?
I'd rather not say. I don't like to gossip.
Hold on, Mother Hubbard, that is obstructing the course of the law.
Oh dear.
What about these fiddlers three?
Oh, they play in old King Cole's band at Georgie Porgy's nightclub. Very seedy place, full of crooks.
What can you tell us about Little Jack Horner?
Oh, he goes to Georgie Porgy's nightclub. Spoiled little boy he was. I bet it was him that chased the dish and the spoon.
She's back on Mission Spoon Yarn. Well, thank you, old Mother Hubbard. We'll be on our way now.
So you're not arresting me?
Not today, old Mother Hubbard, but we'll be back.
But you don't have the details on my dish and spoon.
Jack and Jill.
That's what he said, the two little pigs. It was them, officers, it was them. Old King Cole and his fiddlers three killed Humpty Dumpty, stole the goose that laid the golden egg, chased the dish and the spoon and the poor little gingerbread man.
Pack of lies.
It was you what did the
You
stealing.
little glutton. We saw you pull the golden egg out of the plum pie.
That's right, you putting your thumb and pulled that
A
up.
plum, officers, a plum. Don't you know your rhymes? It was a trick of the light. I always use golden plums in my pies.
A likely story.
You own them.
Well played.
But first we need to chew him.
That's no good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. It exits stays right.
Oh, it's a party. So why was the pine bush? Naughty, naughty.
Jack and Jill from the Old Soul Grocery Crime Unit.
Are you old King Cole? We'd like a word with you. And they wonder why they're always snapping at G-strings. Marjorie, darling, keep the pencils amused while I chat to this brave girl.
Sure thing, King. I'll hit him with my song.
Now, as long as the management don't see.
Tell us what you know about Humpty.
Little Bo Peep,
The goose that laid the golden
the
egg.
gingerbread man.
And little boy
One
Blue.
at a time, please, Jack. One at a time. Oh, you're doing my head in with all these demands. Please. Jack, you did great, so you go first. We'll drop the charges over the dish and spoon if you come clean on the rest.
Oh, gorgeous. You're only not accusing little old me.
Right after. Now watch out, Jackie. He's on the corner. It's little Jack Horner who lives on the corner. Now watch out.
Why is little Bo working here? She's underage.
I'm not responsible for the hiring and firing of staff here. Then we'll ask your boss, Georgie Porgy. No. Fine. The child has a sweet voice. She sings in the band.
She's underage, and legally we have a duty to return her to her foster mother, who may press charges.
For goodness sakes, don't do that to the poor child. The law, as I say, is an ass. She was already working here, washing dishes. She was waiting in the kitchen with the girls in Nightingale. So I stuck her into the band to sing occasionally.
That doesn't explain why she was working here in the first place.
Look, my playing career will be over if one word gets out I talk to you guys. She knew too much about Humpty, and Humpty knew too much about the goose, okay?
So Humpty was pushed.
But not by her.
And so out of the kindness of your heart, you took in an underage girl to sing in the nightclub?
Comprehension, not your strong point. Like I said, I'm not responsible for the hiring and firing of staff here. She was here, washing dishes, okay? You people are trouble. You shouldn't have taken that wool. Baba's just a charge shop now, and that's your doing.
So where's the goose?
How would I know?
We can always pay you a visit home, like we did with Ball Ball.
No. Fine. She's at my apartment. She enjoys the music.
Helps her lay more of those golden eggs, I suppose. That goose is stolen property.
I know what you're thinking, but it's not true. I was simply protecting the goose. But that night, someone broke into my apartment and stole the golden egg she laid. Honest.
We could do a test on those rings.
It's true. It was that scoundrel, little Jack Horner.
Who sat in a corner?
Down Humpty.
Look. Humpty knew too much about the goose. That's all I can say.
Names.
The song's finished. If I'm seen talking to you guys, I won't have any fingers to wear any rings. Get it?
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, and all on a summer's day. The knave of hearts, he stole all those tarts, and took them clean away.
Little Bo, go and talk to them. No, I gotta take this tray of tarts to leave in the corner table. George Porgy made them specially for us. Oh no, I can take them. Go and talk to Jack and Jill. Now's your chance. No, I can't. They'll lock me out or what? Send them back to Mary, Pike, and Cherry.
So, officers, Jack and Jill, I've had the most awfully confusing night. I tossed and turned and had the most vivid dreams.
Mother Hubbard, that is awful. But I don't see how we can help.
We're not a chemist, you know.
Oh, I know that, dear, but I simply must tell you, it all came back to me in a sort of blurry, dreamlike way.
I don't think dreams or visions are admissible evidence.
Oh, but please, you must hear me out. I'm sure I've got it correct this time.
All right, Mother Hubbard, tell us all about it.
Well, I distinctly remember hearing Humpty Dumpty on that dreadful night. I went to look out the window to see what all the noise was about, and there he was, a glorious egg silhouetted against the moon, dancing and skipping along the wall, and singing at the top of his lungs. Fancied himself a bit of a Pavarotti, but he was more of a Pavlova than a Pavarotti.
Well, that's very interesting, isn't it, Jack?
But that's not all. Don't you want to know what he was singing?
Mozart?
Wagner, perhaps?
No, nothing foreign. He was singing about the egg. The golden egg. I know who done it. I know who done it. I have the golden egg back. I have the golden egg back. I saw, what a clever cookie. What a clever cookie. What a clever cookie.
Oh, I see.
Maybe someone else heard him.
Well, did you see anyone else about?
No, the dream ended then.
Okay.
So is this a dream, or what you actually remember?
Both, dear.
I see.
Well, we can charge you with wasting police time.
And hanged me! I'm just doing my civic duty. This This is police brutality! And you've done nothing about my dish and spoon. I'm going straight to the newspapers about this.
Hello, Jill? I work at the nightclub. I've rung before. Listen, I just overheard something. No, I can't speak up, okay? It isn't safe. But I think this might be important. Listen. Just go to Little Jack Horner's and see what is cooking, okay? How can I trust them? For all I know.
Someone is beating us to it. Look at this mess.
Trying to destroy the evidence.
Try the one with the heart.
Blackmail letter from Humpty.
Uh-huh. So little Jack Horner was Humpty Dumpty's killer.
But look at the address.
Dear Georgie Porgy, I am not the silly egg you think I am. I am a clever egg. I see many things from the top of my wall. I see everyone and everything in nursery rhyme. I saw your horrible little accomplice Jack Horner steal the egg from the golden goose. If you don't give me back the goose and the egg unharmed, I will report you to the police. And the Queen of Hearts won't like to know that her black boy has cheated her of the golden egg.
Georgie Porgy? The master?
And the Queen of Hearts.
Whoa!
Corruption at its highest level, Jack. Corruption. Where are your Where is that little Bo? I heard she was washing dishes in this job. Why, there she is. That ungrateful.
I've been looking forward to it. Come meet my best little worker, little Jack Horner.
I thought he was in jail.
Oh, Mary, Mary. You are such a character. You know, I think you and I should talk business. I heard you were missing the goose.
That's right. And I'll do anything to get it back.
Anything? Excuse me a moment, Mary, Mary. Staff.
Tell me about it.
Where have you been? You missed your whole song.
I wasn't, well, I had a headache.
I said she could rest at my place and that little Mo could cover for her.
I pay you to play, not be a nursemaid. And I'll be calling on you later after the show tonight. I heard you had a goose stash in your apartment.
Sorry. Was there? Not there. Donna Runner.
Yeah, sure.
You, Tickle.
Don't you dare speak to me! Soon be arrested and locked up. Prison be too good for you.
What? You wouldn't dare say anything against me, or your little friends back home will suffer.
I went back home before coming here. The children are now at the police station making formal complaints against you.
That's it, Georgie Porgy. Game's up.
You idiot, Jack Horner! I told you to eat that note!
Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack, shut up. The only place you're going is a jail cell.
So where's the egg?
Safe in a pie.
Not at your place.
What?
Whoa, honey.
Thought you could double-cross me? You would have been exposed years ago if it wasn't for me.
And I've been paying you for it, honey.
Don't honey me, you dirty low-down cheat. So, you ain't got the goose, and you ain't got the egg. Bad move, Georgie Porgy. And you're last.
I've got the egg.
Give it to me.
Oh no, you don't.
Look, a swarm of ravenous blowflies.
I'll shoot the vermin. I'll kill them all. Hold it right there. Hands in the air. Little Bo, get his gun. We are arresting you three on suspicion of torture, blackmail, extortion, arson, and the murders of Humpty Dumpty, Baa, the gingerbread man, and the Queen of Hearts.
Wait! I ain't no criminal. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Haha.
Quiet, you ungrateful trollop.
You'll never make the charges stick. Where's the evidence?
I'm sure forensics will prove that this gun killed the Queen of Hearts. We'll get you for that if nothing else.
You'll find little Jack Horner's prints all over that gun.
Master! No! Why, you dirty rat, I'll fix you. You're gonna find Porgy's fingerprints all over that can of gasoline that was used to torch Baba's.
You prepared to testify to that?
I sure am. And to fix that dirty double-crosser up for good, I'll testify he pushed Humpty off the wall as well.
That's right, officer. I was a witness. It's like I've been in hiding. The Queen of Hearts told him to do it, but he did it. I couldn't go to the cops because the cops were behind it all, but I'll testify now.
Look here, kid. The way I see it, that there egg belongs to you.
You mean it, mister? You mean it for real? You hear that, little boy Blue? You finally got out of nursery rhyme land.
Oh, Jack, that's so sweet.
Take him away, boys. Charge him murder 1. You and I make a pretty good team. Let's say I take you out and buy you that soda.
We can do that, Jack. But first you need to get cleaned up. Go fetch that pail of water, and don't expect me to come tumbling after.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Jack Gilbert case, Chief Police dead, Blackfield, extortion, corruption. Read all about it! Extra, extra! Read all about it! Extra!